Hi, my loves. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. It is your girl, Phoenix Asset. You're a tarot reader. You're a spiritual guide. You're a friend. You're a buddy, old pal. You're a friend. You're a buddy, old pal. I'm your friend, your friend, friend, your friend, your friend, friend. Grand Rising, everybody. What it do? What it do, Grand Rising? How are you? What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl, Phoenix Asset, and I am a tarot reader. I am a guided meditation facilitator, and you guys can also find me at Good Karma Botanica and Wellness. Okay, and today I am here for your extended collective message for my beautiful tribe of ascended masters. I hope all is well. Well, I see that all is well. Okay. First and foremost, I am looking at the rebirth card, and I am looking at the tower card. Okay. And I am hearing transformation. I'm hearing fresh start. I'm hearing mint, okay? And mint signifies like a clearing, okay? So this could mean, and take what resonates for you. Also, use your discernment, okay? And some of you guys, when you hear mint, you may even hear something completely different from what I'm about to say. So again, use your discernment. Take what you need from these messages, okay? And I pray and I speak that this message will find every soul in which it is meant to find, okay? I am a intuitive reader, okay? So I read the cards. Sometimes I will read them for exactly what they are. And then sometimes spirit will give me a different perspective or a different view, or maybe even a completely different meaning of the card altogether when it comes to our readings and things like that. Okay, so use your discernment. Take what resonates for you. Okay, leave the rest. Also know that these messages are timeless, so you guys will see these messages and this message whenever it is meant for you. Okay, so yeah, again, mint, okay, signifies some sort of like clearing out, some sort of newness, okay, again, some sort of fresh start, okay, a clear path even, or a clearer mind, like you are very, and I'm hearing direction. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know which direction you're wanting to go, or you're wanting to place this energy. I'm looking at something and I'm seeing grapefruit, okay, and the grapefruit is standing out to me. So whatever a grapefruit signifies, okay, I would definitely look up the spiritual significance of a grapefruit, because that is very, again, that is something that's standing out. And I don't know. And y'all know when I don't know, I'm going to be very, very honest with you guys, and I'm going to tell you that I don't know. And I don't have my tablet here with us today, so I can't really look up the spiritual significance. So if you guys want to be a help, you guys want to be of service, then go ahead and do that and write it in the comments for us. And Grand Rising, everybody, I hope all is well. Okay, please make sure that you guys like the video if this message resonates with you guys in any type of way, because it does help out with the channel. It does help get the message out there. And it does let me know, like, hey, okay, I'm not really wasting my breath here. They're listening, and it's connecting, and I'm helping people to connect the dots. So let's get into it. Again, rebirth, okay? The tower. We heard transformation, and we heard mint, just for those people who are just now tuning in, okay? And I'm seeing somebody that's going through, again, a renewal. I'm seeing somebody that is breaking out of a cocoon, that is, becoming this beautiful butterfly, okay? And spirit is telling you, to to wait, okay? Everything will happen in divine timing. And when I say wait, I mean like wait in good faith. Know something great is happening even when you don't necessarily know what's going on. Okay, know that something beautiful is happening. Okay, there's beautiful energy surrounding you, even if you can't see it in the now. Like a butterfly, they can't see their wings. They don't understand. They don't know how beautiful they are. Okay, and then I'm hearing something about the weight of a butterfly. Once a butterfly breaks out of its cocoon and like that weight, they have to get used to carrying or to flying. And it's like a weight and almost. So some of you guys are releasing some sort of weight or some sort of burden, and now you guys are able to fly. Okay, again, a beautiful transformation here. Okay, some of you guys could be like seers. Okay, or there's like something with the eye. Okay, and I'm hearing like the veil. Okay, a veil. Alrighty, so for some of you guys, like you could just be like newly awakened souls, or for some of you guys are seeing something clearly now. Take the energy as it resonates. We just had a card fly out the deck that don't even. Oh look, that didn't even belong in there. Abundance. Okay, abundance. I'm telling you guys are entering this whole new season. Okay, and again, it's like what's due to you, because this is some sort of balance here. Okay, like a harvest season. Okay, scales being balanced, Libra. Okay, some of you guys could be Libra signs. Place the energy where it goes, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, but Libras also bring like that balanced energy. Okay, and Libras always try to see things from like both perspectives or from different perspectives. Okay, so maybe now is the time for you to look at something with a different perspective, or like a wider perspective. Okay, long term. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, like a long term type of perspective. Okay, like learning something that is going to, like, some sort of skill. Okay, and then I'm also looking at Ganesh, and again, like Ganesh. Okay, thank you. Like that knowledge, because I was about to point out like the wealth and things like that, but he's like, no, the knowledge. Okay, so maybe learning something. Okay, putting in the time, the effort to learn something new or to study something a little more here. Okay. And then I would also look up the spiritual significance of the rat that's with Ganesh. Sometimes he's like sitting on his lap, like trying to climb up his belly. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so you guys are starting to take action on something, like a new idea or something like that, or Spirit is even telling you to take action on that fresh idea. Okay, or look at something from a fresh perspective when it comes to that idea. Okay, like rewriting your story, or even like rewriting the story of what you're trying to build. Okay, and then I'm hearing like rewriting your mindset. Okay, something like that. But you guys are starting something fresh here. Okay, and Spirit is telling you to go forth and take that action. Okay, and I'm hearing now is your time. Okay, fight for what you want. Now we're seeing the Seven of Wands in our third eye. Okay, so fight for what you want. How bad do you want it? Okay, Nine of Swords energy. Some of you guys have to get out of your mind. Okay, you guys have to let that hurt go. Y'all have to let that pain go. Y'all have to let the things that you've been through, even like that voice that's saying like you can't do something, or you have to wait into a certain sort of time, like release yourself from some sort of cage or some sort of box that you've placed yourself in. Okay, release yourself. It's time to fly. Okay, you don't belong in that cage. For some of you guys, you're just breaking free of this cage. Okay, and again, that rebirth here. Okay, so this is a complete transformation, transformation on your soul, a transformation when it comes to like life. Okay, you guys are becoming more courageous, or spirit is telling you to go out here and to step out on faith. Okay, again, that rebirth, that transformation. Okay, again, you guys are just entering like this completely new season here. Okay, spirit is saying there's a fresh slate. Okay, there's a clean canvas. Okay, paint the story. Okay, write your story. Okay, paint your masterpiece, create your masterpiece. Okay, and again, learn the things you need to learn, apply the knowledge, apply the wisdom that you guys have learned. Okay, meditate more, envision more. Okay, spirit is telling you to use your imagination more. Okay, use it more. Okay, we're having something about some drumming too. Okay, because it's judgment season, and this is why you are being given this. Okay, this is why they're like, it's your time. Okay, again, and I'm hearing Libra, the scales have been balanced. Look, your dreams. Okay, judgment season is saying, okay, follow your dreams. Okay, what is it that you dream about? What is it that you write about? What is it that you hope for? Okay, get out of your head, get into action. Okay, again, get out of your head and get into action. I'm speaking to dreamers here. Okay, yeah, again, look, get out of your head and get into action. Queen of Wands energy. Okay, it's time for you to balance, like, it's time for you to balance like that excitement or something like that with action. Okay, it's time for you to balance, it all out. For some of you guys, like, you know what you want, but it's like you guys need to seek some sort of balance here. Okay, balance the play with the work. Thank you, spirit. Okay, and then this is you guys. Thank you, spirit. This is you guys also coming into balance. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. The Lover's card and the Two of Cups. Okay, this is you guys coming into harmony with your hopes, with your desires. And I'm looking at 12:33 on the clock, 12:34 on the clock right now. Okay, it's all fast forward moving energy, and this is all in alignment. Okay, you guys are moving in alignment, again, coming into harmony, mind, body, spirit. Okay, and spirit is blessing you with the people, with the help. Okay, spirit is blessing you with that reciprocity. Okay, not just from spirit, but from other people as well. Okay, because you guys are taking the time to pour into yourself. You guys are taking the time to find that balance yourself. Okay, you guys are spending time with your ancestors. You guys are doing it. Okay, you guys are doing it. Ashe. We got the Emperor card out there. Okay, big boss status, big Capricorn, Taurus energy, Aries energy. Okay, go out here and get what's yours. That's what I heard. Go out here and get what's yours. Go out here and take what's yours. Okay, black tourmaline could be very significant. Okay, I'm not speaking to people that's had an easy life. Y'all ain't had no easy life, but now it's time for you to receive the riches that are due for you. Okay, that's what I just heard. That's what Ganesh just said. Okay, and Ganesh could definitely be helping you at this time. Okay. Okay, and he's definitely there when it comes to the wisdom, the knowledge, and things like that. Okay, so when you guys are seeking wisdom, when you guys are studying, when you guys are wanting to learn more about your crafts and things like that, okay, and spirit said, do you hear me? Okay, do you hear me? Clean out your ears. Do you hear me? Okay, completion. Okay, this is the ending of a cycle. Okay, of that cycle of strife. Okay, of that cycle of worry, of that cycle of survival. Okay, now it's time for clear thinking, clear movement. Okay, it's a bright, beautiful future ahead of you, but you got to do the work. Okay, and you got to be willing to put in the time, the effort, the energy. Okay, because divine assistance is there, but you have to do your part. Okay, ain't no you have to be willing. No, you have to do your part. I'm sitting here looking at the peacock or right now. That's happiness, that's joy, that's success, that's abundance. Okay, it's your season. Okay, but again, y'all can't just hear it's your season and sit back and be like, okay, it's my season, I'm gonna wait. Nah, it's my season. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to take advantage of this energy that is out here for me. Okay, again, I'm going to follow my dreams. I'm going to write my goals down. I'm going to write the little steps that it takes to get there, and I'm going to check that shit off. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to sit with my people in the rising. I'm going to say my prayers. Okay, I'm going to do the work. Okay, this is okay. What the season of peace? Okay, that's the Zen master there. Okay, for some of you guys, you are the Zen master. Y'all, you may not know it yet. Okay, but people come to you for inspiration, or people seek you out for inspiration, or hell, you will be the person that they seek out for inspiration. Okay, look at that, temperance. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your growth. Okay, be patient when it comes to your journey. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot of suns and I'm seeing a lot of moons, so there's a lot of revelations about to occur here. Okay, but there's a lot of joy, success, abundance that's going to come too. Okay, great health is coming for you. Okay, protection. Okay, this is protection. Okay, Spirit is telling you to be patient, to take your time. Okay, to learn what you know you need to learn. Okay, to go into hermit mode. Okay, to become that hierophant, become that Zen master. Okay, to become that healer, to become that teacher, not for clout, not for anybody else, but for yourself. Okay, and for your people, for your tribe. Okay, because these are the people that need you. The star card. Okay, you are the star, you are the healer. This is hope. Okay, this is a renewed hope. Okay, heavy sun card energy again. Okay, but it's your season. Your ancestors are there. Look at that, the world card. Okay, the world. You have to know what you want. You got to know what you want, and you got to go for it. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's law. If you looking for abundance, you looking for happiness. Okay, that's how you find it. Okay, it's not by getting wrapped up in social media. You know, it's not by becoming content creator. Like, yeah, you know, once you find something that you love, you of course you will create content. That'll come with it. Okay, but find what you love to do, and everything else will come with it. Okay, that's law. Okay, put the time in, put the energy in, put the effort in. Know that good things will come to you, even when things seem a little shaky, a little rocky, even in the times when things are slow. Okay, even in your learning seasons. Okay, you have to know, you have to have that peace in your heart to know that what I want, what I seek is going to come to me. Okay, that balance will come to me. That balance is there. Okay, balance is restored is what I just heard. Okay, Two of Cups and the Lover's card. Okay, and this ain't got nothing to do with other people. Like, although that will fall in line too, this is balance within self. Okay, I'm hearing self-love, harmony. Okay, you got the Seven of Swords out here. Okay, be very mindful of, you know, people, somebody come in to take something here. Okay, give me more about this Seven of Swords energy. Okay, deceiving, shortcutting. Okay, don't shortcut yourself, but look out for, you know, keep your eyes pierced. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so somebody is coming with some very competitive energy here. Okay, but they're very deceiving. Okay, so this could be somebody that's wanting to like get close to you or something like that. Okay, or they're coming to you with some sort of like smile on their face or something like that. Okay, but they're like in secret competition with you. Okay, this is like some sort of envious energy here. Okay, but it's like they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabber. Okay, so Again, y'all, take the energy as it resonates, okay? But be very mindful of those that's close to you or those that's wanting to become close to you, okay? With some sort of like envious energy here. Again, this is some sort of competitive energy, some envious energy, okay? This is Five of Wands in reverse. It's not Five of Wands upright, okay? So this is something, yeah, be very, very mindful of that. But Spirit is telling you not to worry, okay? Again, be very mindful, have your eyes open, okay? But don't worry here. Wheel of Fortune card, okay? Because your energy shifts shit, okay? These people couldn't be you even on their best day, okay? On their best day, on your worst day, could not be you, okay? No matter how hard they try. And Spirit is telling you, like, child, honey, they'll be in for a whirlwind when it comes, like, to trying to come up against you. Okay? So we're not worried about that. Again, practice Zen, but have your eyes open. Okay? And Spirit is telling you to block out that energy, to counsel that person to, whenever you see it, whenever you feel it, even when you get that confirmation. Okay? Four of Cups energy here. Okay, you probably know. Okay, you probably already had that inkling. I'm not telling you nothing that you don't know. Okay, because the Four of Cups, this is somebody that's in their head. Okay, you may even have had a vision already. Okay, about this envious person, about this jealous person. Okay, you may have even said it before. Like, damn, I think such and such might be a little jealous. I think a little such and such might be trying to compete with me a little bit. Like, and not that you're trying to compete with them, but just because you sensed it or Spirit showed you. You get what I'm saying? And like, so yeah. So I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all ain't already felt, nothing that y'all don't already know. Okay? Some of y'all done seen it in y'all dreams too. Okay? Some of y'all done already got that confirmation. And this was just confirmation on top of confirmation. Okay? Because the Queen of Wands ain't somebody, yeah, is somebody that's very gifted here. Okay? A young gifted queen. You could be a young gifted queen, okay? Or a young gifted king, okay? You may not even know how gifted you are right now, okay? You may be somebody, look at that, the High Priestess. You may be somebody that, it's like in those, and y'all, I know y'all don't see the magical shows where it be like young witches. They be very powerful, but they don't even know how to really control their energy, or they don't know how to control their power. You get what I'm saying? Or they don't know how to control their dreams. Like, they don't know how to just like dream until they're taught. Okay? But again, Zen master, okay? Go into that hermit mode, figure it out. Okay, but that's who I'm talking to. Okay, again, y'all done seen this shit before. Okay? Nine of Wands energy. Again, Spirit is telling you to hone in on those skills. Okay? To hone in on everything. Okay? Hone in on your magical abilities. Hone in, on what it is that you want. Okay, go get it. Go after what's yours. Go take what's yours. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Because you, child, very gifted. Okay? Spirit is telling you to do your magic. Okay? Fuck what people think. Fuck what people say. Okay? It's your birthright. Okay? How you think all these high people, how you think all these people in all these high places got all this abundance and things like that? Okay? They telling you to not do exactly what they're doing. Okay, Chaba. Okay? Use your magic. Okay? Look at that. It's time to stop being indecisive and again go for what it is that you want. Okay? And not even that you're indecisive. This could also be like some sort of nervousness here too. Okay? Or some sort of like inaction. Okay? But that Eight of Wands energy is telling you to go ahead and do it. Okay? What we waiting around for? Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know how magical you are? Okay? Do you know who your bloodline is? Okay? Y'all better sit down. Look, y'all better sit down and meditate, make some shit shake. Okay? Use your voice. That's what I just heard. Okay? Some of you guys can speak and y'all speak it and it happened just like that. Okay? But now y'all need to learn how to direct that energy here. Okay? y'all babies out here, and it ain't no disrespect. It's just in some sense like y'all will say some shit and it happened, okay, and y'all know that. Y'all be like, well, dang, I remember when this and this happened. But it's like y'all don't focus your energy enough. Like it's like, do you know you could create your whole reality just based off of your words, just based off of your mind, okay? Just based off of your will, okay? After that innate power that you carry. Okay? Like, do you know who you are? Seriously. Okay? You are a master of the mind. Okay? But somewhere along the way, we've lost that connection. We've lost that knowing. So now we have to learn it all over again. And that's why they speak of reprogramming and things like that. Okay, you got to reprogram yourself. You have to reprogram your mind. Okay, some of y'all need to let go of some burdens. Okay, stop trying to carry other people's burdens. That's what I heard. Okay, because again, you're somebody, when it comes to energy, baby, you shift shit. Okay, you make shit happen. Okay, and I'm talking to somebody, like, you could be somebody that's very young, but you have a lot of energetic, like, you have a lot of power behind you. You have a lot of fire behind you. Okay, that's fire energy. Okay, very energetic, very powerful. Okay, again, you shift shit, you make shit happen. And so people come to you with their problems and things like that, and then at the end of the day, they feel good. When that conversation is over with, they feel good, they feel great. Okay, and so you're used to carrying, you're carrying everybody else's weight. But nah, baby, it's like, get you some frankincense, honey, cleanse yourself really, really good, take you a real nice spiritual bath. You need to learn how to cut people off. You need to learn how to stop carrying other people's problems. You need to learn how to say, no, not today. I don't have the capacity right now. I'm trying to find my peace right now. I'm chilling right now. I ain't even meditated yet. Please don't come to me with your problems. Or I just meditated. Please don't come to me with your problems. Okay? They know when your cup is full and they want to come drain it. Okay? When they get thirsty. Okay? But now it's time for you to use your power, to use your voice, to use your energy to build something that you want. Okay? Again, to create the reality that you want to live. Okay, to live in the comfort that you want to, because you can. Okay, because you can. It's time for you to stop fighting yourself. Okay, and again, to know who you are, to put in that work, to put in that effort, to put in that energy. Okay, to be patient, to be willing to learn. Okay, to take time out to learn, to read something new every now and then. Okay. I looked down and it wasn't nothing there. Okay. Oh, it is something there. Okay. It's 2 cars down there. Okay. What we got? Look at that, child. The 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Again, y'all need to fight. Y'all need to create the life. Y'all need to stand y'all ground. Okay. Y'all need to have a little bit more confidence when y'all speak. And for some of you guys, like, you guys are about, y'all need to have that confidence. There we go. Y'all need to be a little bit more confident when you speak. Be a little confident in your knowing. Be a little bit more confident in your gifts. Be a little bit more confident in your power. And I was just looking at 26 on the clock. And then I seen 28. Okay? Confirmation. Stand in your power. Look, stand in your knowing. Okay? Stop fighting. Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting your gifts. Okay? Some of you guys are scared of your own power. No. Stand in that shit, because you guys are about to create a whole new reality for yourself. Okay? Take advantage of the opportunities that are coming your way, because it is your time. You've had enough of that survival mode bullshit. It's time for you to stand and walk in again in what's yours. It's time for you to walk your rightful path. Okay? Where gold and shit and flowers and shit should be, thrown at your feet. Okay, drumming is very imperative right now. I think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, but drumming to cleanse your energy, but also drumming, listening to some drumming to, to strengthen. Like there's like, it like builds your ashe up or something like that. Okay, but it also connects you with your ancestors. Okay, we got the King of Wands out here. Okay, the eight of Pentacles. Okay, like when it comes to your choices, when it comes to your decisions, make the smart choices that you know that you need to make. Okay, again, study. Okay, master your skills, master yourself. Take the time out to master yourself again, to learn who you are. Okay, to step into your power, to balance. Okay, to bring the balance within that masculine and feminine, within that spiritual and just self-awareness. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, in order for us to know thyself, we have to be self-aware. We have to take the time out to truly learn ourselves. And again, we have to rewire ourselves, okay? Because we aren't who they're teaching us that we are. And we have to be patient and kind in ourselves, with ourselves too, when we are, learning thyself. Okay? Because we are the healers. We are, we are the Zen masters. We are the guides. We are the teachers. We are the light, period. Okay? And child, listen. We got the Queen of Swords. Okay? Stand in your truth. Okay? Bring truth. Okay? You are the truth bringer, period. Okay? It's time for you to cut something off. Okay? It's time for you to get rid of something in order to start this new chapter. Okay? There are some things that we need to release here. Okay? I felt like another card had fell, but I guess not. Okay, what is it that we need to release here? What is it that we need to let go of? We need to transform. Okay, so, but again, in order to transform, okay, what do we need to release here? Okay, what do we need to release? We need to release some sort of like poverty mindset or some sort of poverty thing, or not poverty mindset and poverty thinking, but maybe for some of you guys that is what it is. Okay, but for some of you it's like the fact that you don't have a community. Okay, y'all need to let go of that mindset. Okay, use your community or something like that. Okay, seek community, ask your community for help, find community. Okay, that will help you to transform. Okay, find your tribe. Okay, that will help you on your growth, on this journey of growth. Okay, because look, you got the Three of Cups right there as well. That also speaks of community. Okay, so find your community, find your tribe, put yourself out there. Okay, I'm hearing like it's better when you do it together. Okay, some of you guys may need like some sort of tribe, or maybe like some sort of accountability partner. Okay, when it comes to maybe your rituals or, your schedule, whatever it is, you guys know. Okay, maybe it could be something as simple as like working out. You guys want to work out, but you guys aren't truly holding yourselves accountable. So you guys are wanting somebody to hold you accountable. Okay. But it's like find a accountability partner, okay? And you got the Ace of Pentacles right there, okay? A fresh journey, a fresh start. Some of you guys are starting something fresh here, or creating something new. Okay. I'm hearing like fluid, okay? Be fluid. Look at that, the Sun card. Okay, maybe that's maybe like a steady income will come of this. Okay, that new thing that you're about to start. Okay, take advantage of the new opportunities. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are building something new. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's that action. Take action on that new idea. Okay. It's time to cut some distractions, okay? To let go of some distractions. There we go. That's what that Queen of Swords was telling us, okay? Cut distractions in order to transform and find your tribe, okay? And again, the accountability. Yeah, so some of you guys may need like some sort of accountability partner when it comes to cutting distractions, okay? Or even cutting out some sort of like habits or something like that, okay? Yeah, we got the Six of Swords, okay? So it's definitely you guys are going to get there, okay? But it's also going to be a journey, okay? So Spirit is telling you to have like grace with yourself, okay? Because it's even though like you're like the end goal is a great life, a happy life, good times, okay, good people, it's still going to be a journey, amazing opportunities. You know, even though you have this, it's still going to be a journey. Okay, look at the waves, look at the snow, look at the weather. Okay? And even though you'll get your healing, okay, you'll get all that it is that you seek, okay, it's still not going to be easy all the time, okay, but you will get there. And that's why Spirit is telling you to again find that inner peace, find that balance, okay. Find that Zen master within. Find that good faith. Find that heart. Okay? Because you guys are definitely on your way. Okay? To release, you know, the habits. To release the strains. To release the distractions. Okay? Because this is how you get your happiness. This is how you get your peace. Okay? This is how you get your new beginning, your fresh start. Okay? I'm hearing creative ideas. Okay? So enjoy that, y'all. Okay? We went from a poverty state because I just seen the Four of Pentacles, or just like a lack thereof. Okay? Maybe not even a poverty state, to like this state of peace, wellness, grace, again, good times, happiness, creativeness, abundance, joy, balance. Okay? It's your time, y'all. And y'all gonna get there. We gonna get there. We gonna do it. Because we're gonna put the time, the energy, the effort in. Okay? We're gonna write things in our planners. We're gonna write our to-do list. We're gonna do what we say we're gonna do. We're gonna follow through. We're gonna learn new things. Okay? And we're gonna be grateful along the way. Okay? And we're gonna continue to pray for a sound mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Because again, this is your rebirth. This is your season of abundance. Okay? I love y'all so much. Y'all be easy. Peace.